Did you know that, like, if you get, like, a meal at most fast food places, it's going to cost you around $10 anyways?
Regardless.
And at that point, like, if you're upset with, like, yeah, we all know you're the opposite of the Karen.
That's right.
All right? You're the Tina. All right? Other ends of the spectrum. The Karen and the Tina. All right, I got to get in the camera.
In there.
Get it in there.
There you go.
The Karen
and
the Tina. All right?
Okay.
Tina's a winner. Fuck the Karen. Right?
We deal with them.
We love Tina.
That's right.
All right, you got one more. I know you do. It's like 3 pages long. Is this the last one?
Longest ones. It is the last one.
They're well done steak at Applebee's. We know it wasn't Applebee's because it would have been the complaint that everything tasted like salt. I've eaten at multiple Applebee's and everything tastes like salt.
It's just real salty.
They gave me a free dessert once and it
salty.
tasted like salt.
It's still the dessert.
Yeah.
All right, now this one is a very long one.
Yeah, buckle in, folks.
Let's get ready for this. We're going to actually have to break this down as we read because that's how long it is.
Shit.
They took enough time out their day to write a book for a review.
I'm probably going to side with the restaurant on this. I don't like to do a lot of reading.
Well, it's a good thing I'm the one struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. They're good over there. Now, this is the second time for this person to visit this location. The first time was incredible.
Oh, shit.
This time, not so much.
Oh, my God.
We called ahead for seating about 20 minutes before we got there. Lady on the phone said they didn't accept call-ahead seating. I asked for the wait time, and her response was 25 minutes. I got to the restaurant, and when I checked in, I had asked about the reservation. And I don't think it was allowed.
It's so long, he had to take another paper to make sure that he was like reading the proper lines. This is a long ass complaint. Yeah, this person's got a lot of time on their hands.
A whole lot of time. Clearly, we won't get into it, but they didn't have shit to do.
You want to borrow my glasses?
Might need these to get through this.
Yeah, shit.
Boom. So, I got to the restaurant. And when I checked in, I was asked if I had a reservation. I didn't think I was allowed to reserve, because that's just what they was told on the phone.
Okay.
But I guess that's all you can do. Reserve, no call-aheads.
That's legit, though. I mean, like, honestly,
happens.
like...
It happens.
I mean, it's just like, hey, I'd like to make a reservation in 20 minutes. Can I do it?
That's it.
That's 1 point against you. That's 1 point against you, guess.
Having a reservation only is fine, but here's my problem. How was it handled? The lady on the phone should have basically asked about reservations instead of basically saying, we don't do that. They should say, I'm sorry. We reserve tables by reservation only. May I ask you to make a reservation? This is them giving what they think
thank
should
you
happen.
so much, ma'am.
No, absolutely.
For telling us how we should run our businesses.
How these people should run their stuff.
You should quit whatever job you're doing and open up the restaurant. Inferno Blue, what up, homie?
Hey.
Thanks for joining the channel.
That's it. Coming in the chat. They should stop their job.
Yeah, they should just quit their job and open up a restaurant, all right? Because this woman obviously knows how to do the business better than, well, I mean, the host. I'm not, it's not like you go to a restaurant and you're like, oh, that host looked like a rocket science. They don't. We're not. None of us are. If we were, we wouldn't be working in the restaurant industry.
That's right.
So honestly, ma'am, that's 2 points against you because you're expecting us to be wicked smart. And as we said at the beginning of the stream, servers, yeah, we're not, we're smart to a point. Like, we're smart in certain areas, but,
And even more on that spectrum, the servers are smart to a spot. But then now you're talking to the host.
The hosts are like 16-year-old girls, dude. They're like young girls.
They don't give a shit.
Honestly, there probably was no call ahead seating.
They don't care.
A lot of restaurants don't do that. I like to call ahead and reserve a seat. Why wouldn't you be like, hey, I can't call ahead. Can I make a reservation then? All right. Maybe you're just mad at yourself because you're a dumbass and didn't think of it when you're on the phone. Don't take it out on that poor 16-year-old girl.
That's right.
All right, she's got kids to feed.
3.
Jesus.
Let's get it together.
We don't know the host.
We actually don't have a clue.
No.
Now, but again, going back to what she said could have been done, the host could have asked her if she would have liked to make that reservation. Instead, she wants them to know, use your judgment. If there is no one in the lobby, there wasn't, take them. If your lobby's packed, don't. It's that simple.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
that
it says.
simple.
That's
Thanks.
simple.
Thanks. No shit.
That's right. Say it all the time. Good luck.
Inferno Blue saying waiting staff is mostly in it for the tip bonus. Yeah.
That's right.
That's how we make the money. Honestly, like, folks,
Hosts
if
are
you're
a
a
different
guest,
breed.
okay,
That's right.
a server rents out a section for $4 an hour. Okay? $4 an hour. They don't give a shit which building they're in.
That's it.
All right?
That's
All
our
right, so
rent.
don't be surprised when like we said earlier, oh, hey, this is what you should do with the menu. Man, you know, if that's what you want, then go to a place that sells it. There's going to be another one of me over there, and then you're going to bitch that they don't have something that we have. The $100 tip bonus. Yeah, that's my girl, Tina, right there.
That's right.
That's my girl right there. All right?
That's right.
Yeah, Tina. I like how she calls me daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we can make that happen in real life. Girl's smoking, dude.
See?
She's smoking. Like, when I say a smoke show, let me tell you something. Tina the Diva, that name is absolutely perfect. All right? All right, super hot. God, it was like a
Absolutely
sea of hotness at that table. All right? Greatest table I've ever had. Okay? I found out they go to the gym and it costs you $160 a month. I would go and have a fucking heart attack every day trying to do the treadmill just to work out with Tina.
That's right. Get them on there.
Tina the trouble. Oh, she's trouble. But that's that good kind of trouble,
It's a good
Inferno
trouble.
Blue. That's that good kind of trouble. That's that, dirty trouble. That's that trouble you have to have a shower after.
That's right.
That's my Tina.
That's it. See that? You can get them on that treadmill, Tina.
No, please, Tina. Not yet. Not yet.
He's going to have a heart attack
All right,
before
yeah.
he...
My lungs
gonna
aren't
collapse.
as they're not as good as they used to be. My stamina is poor. I had to build up to it.
Right. That's why we need to help you, help him. Get him on there.
How much did I make off your table? I don't like to talk about money, but it was about two. All right,
You made a hefty
it was
sum.
about two.
Told you,
Yeah.
you made it. You made his day.
Yeah,
And night.
I haven't stopped talking about you since Friday.
That's right.
All right, and when I see you again, there's a good chance I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try to give you a tip. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Yeah, that was dirty. What I said there was dirty.
It was.
All right, but someday if I
But
start going to the
definitely.
gym and I start getting these, yeah,
Boom.
yeah, super sexy,
That's
Tina.
right.
I'll be that guy. Boom, boom.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. It was more than that. It was more than that, but I don't want to get too crazy here. All right,
Mhm.
all right, because you're my girl, dude. You're my girl. It was
He's
more
been
than
talking
that.
about you all day.
It was like I could have had you guys, and I could have taken the rest of the weekend off. All right, you got your
That's the way it works.
on point,
Let's see.
on point.
And he was depressed prior to meeting you. I will say. I saw him that whole day
Yeah.
because we was there with each other.
I was sad.
That's right.
I was sad. Before I got you, I was crying in the bathroom.
Then he came to my side of the restaurant to brag.
I was shoving paper towels down my throat, just hoping I could get the night off. And then when I saw you, I took them all out. I took it all out. I was like, that's my table. I'm in.
I have to save myself.
Yes. Yes. All right, keep going with that complaint.
There we go. So, next, I put my name on that wait list that I was told was 25 to 35 minutes, could be less, but we waited for 40 minutes. Again, not bad. All right, well, they were understanding.
Yeah, at least they said it wasn't that bad.
They were understanding. But the way they handled it was they put my name down and should have known I was waiting. Not there with the reservation. While waiting, about 30 minutes in, I thought I heard the lady say my name at the counter to someone who walked in. That person said something, I couldn't hear it because it was loud. Then we were brought to the table. Either they Either they didn't say my name or the person was also named the same. At the end of this, we want to guess whether this is a male or a female. This is where it gets good.
I know the answer.
He's cheating. He knows the answer.
What, you guys are scoring on Yelp? We're taking Yelp, Google, like any like review, right?
That's right.
And we're not scoring it. What we're doing is we're seeing if we agree with the guest or we think we agree with the restaurant. So far, it's been mostly the guest.
Yeah, today's been a lot of guests.
Today's been a lot of guests.
A lot of
we
guests.
agree with the guests.
I mean, let's be honest. There was one specific location of shit, and it's been a lot of guests.
Yeah, it's been a lot of guests.
A lot of guests. We won't tell you where, how to find that location. There were some hints thrown in there so you could figure out what they do, what it is, just not where.
Yeah, he threw out all the hints.
A couple of them.
Yeah.
A couple of them. So, a few minutes go by. Heard my name again. This time, I know it's for sure. The person said that they wasn't that person. No name being given there.
Okay.
But still got seated at the table. Whew. After the counter was free, they still didn't call my name. So wait a minute, this person is still waiting at the host stand after hearing their name called. So clearly this person has a common name because they've had their name called twice now and it's not them. All right, so they got a real common name. I had walked up and asked. Apparently, they sent me a text 1 minute before me coming up because my table saying my table was ready. They were calling my name. They just didn't think to announce it, even though I was standing right there for 40 minutes.
What? What?
So they called.
So they called your name.
But it was for two different other people.
And they texted you. No, he just said
Yep.
that
Yep. He said they
they called the name and they texted you. Oh, Serpy's like, I'm going to say it's a guy.
Huh? We'll find out.
Yeah, we will find out.
We'll find out. Now, after the text, my phone, he didn't hear it. Damn it, Serpy. Okay, it's a guy.
I just said that. I just said he said that.
I know he said it, but we wasn't going to tell him, and I slipped up. So damn it, Serpy. Yep,
yeah,
it's
good
a
job,
guy.
No, Serpy, you did a great job.
You did a good job picking that out. Now, after that 40 minutes, he's telling us that his phone was on silent, which is why he didn't get the text.
Whose fault was that?
I agree.
Did they take your number when they said that they were gonna put you?
They took it.
They took your number.
They took it.
And you're the dumb who put it on silent.
Now, he wants to know how long would he have had to wait if he didn't say any damn thing.
I mean, like, let's not ask questions we don't want to know the answers
That's right.
to. It's like when you ask your girlfriend, "Hey, are you cheating on me?" Do you really want to hear that answer? You don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
Just break up with her
and call it
if you have a feeling that your girlfriend is breaking up with you, then you take action. Like here, this guy's saying, oh, what would have happened if I didn't check my phone? You're the dumbass who gave him the number, right? They said they would text you and say your name.
They text them.
If they called your name multiple times and you have no text on your phone, guess what? It's not you. It's not you. All right?
We're going to take the next person.
That's 3 against you, dude. 3.
All right. Now, once they finally sat down, I'm assuming this is about 45 minutes after the wait, though, things didn't really get a whole lot better. Okay, well, shit, I was hoping it got better. It clearly didn't get any better.
Dude, that was just the host stand. That was one page on the host stand. That's pretty good.
That was pretty good. 60 paragraphs later. We got our drinks in our app, but we waited 30 minutes before we even got our dinner order taken. Even that wouldn't have been bad, but we had to wait for more than an hour at this point. I was also never offered a refill on my drink. Neither was my wife.
Oh, it's a guy. Yeah, surprise. Yeah, it's a guy. Yeah.
The food was the only thing that made this place have some type of quality. That's a first.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
First. That's a real good thing.
That's good.
But even this wasn't without its crap.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it says caveats, but I'm assuming...
You're saying caveats?
Is that what that says? Must say caveats.
Yeah, caveats.
Caveats. All right.
That's a fancy word.
That's a very fancy word. You see that?
I heard it I think twice in my life.
I wouldn't use it for
that
this
makes
place.
3.
I wouldn't use it for this place at all.
What do you mean?
Hey, wouldn't use
All right, just keep going.
Okay. They received a steak that was wrapped in a pastry puff.
Oh, filio dough?
Pretty much.
Yeah, so it sounds like a Wellington.
Sounds like it.
It sounds like a fancy place.
It does sound like a fancy place.
Yeah, I don't... Wellington's...
They said that it was amazing.
I've only seen that on Hell's Kitchen.
That's about it. They said that it was amazing. But I did ask for a medium rare, and it was purple when it got to me. Luckily, I don't mind this. But...
Purple.
Yeah, it was
so
purple.
That's raw.
That's
that's raw.
That's pretty raw.
That's the opposite of last week's gray burger.
The complete opposite.
All right. Again, the spectrum, folks. Purple is raw. Gray is super well done.
That's
right?
what we found out last week.
So far, we've had an over well done burger and a raw steak.
A very raw steak.
All right.
Now,
it's the middle that I think people are having trouble getting to.
Both.
It's the middle, right? See, this is raw and this is well done. And then what you got to do is you just got to, find the middle, right? And just find that ground. Just like that, right? All right? Make sweet love to it, right? And that's the perfect temp.
And you got it.
Yeah.
Come on, people. Well, that person says they wouldn't have minded it, but it was inedible. The potatoes were very dry but flavorful. My wife got the prime rib, although it wasn't the size that was listed on the menu. It was a shaved steak on a plate. Kind of embarrassing, to be honest. It was good, just thin. Same dry ass potatoes. Remedy with the au jus. That's all. Hey, that's why they gave it to you.
Yeah, that's right. That's what au jus there for.
Fucking shit on there.
Yeah, holy shit.
My wife really wanted creme brulee, but at this point, it was reaching a 2-hour mark, and we were done. I talked to the manager, but didn't want to officially complain.
Then why even talk to the manager? That's their job. We talked about this earlier.
Their fucking job.
Talked about this earlier.
You wrote the review?
You wrote the review. At that point, I would have been like, your host stand sucks. This Wellington was raw. This
shaved meat you gave me
looks like I shaved shit on a plate. Your potatoes suck.
Come on.
Thank God your gravy's good. But at the beginning, they said the food was outstanding. So I'm not sure which one it is. Is it outstanding or is it shit?
Shit. Pick one.
Yeah.
Back to the middle.
Just back to the middle. Back to the middle. Okay.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
Oh, some of this shit you just don't get it. Our waitress was nice, so we didn't want to get her in trouble.
She didn't cook the food.
She also didn't.
How are you going to get her in trouble?
She also didn't have you wait 40 minutes to sit down.
She's not responsible for that. Oh, thank you, kind guest, for sparing the server who
didn't do the stuff.
Who didn't cook the food.
That's right.
Didn't take your reservation, all right? But thank God you didn't get them in trouble.
That's right. You saved them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're a kind person. I take all those points back. This is definitely the restaurant's fault. Come on. There's probably still more. This guy sucks.
This was very long-winded review. Well, at least he knows that this shit
no
was a long-ass fucking review.
I don't even know that many words, okay?
That's right. Whew. But there were many more missteps for this restaurant of this caliber. I'd still go back. But maybe make a reservation first time for the next time.
Which what you should have done in the first place. No, don't be surprised you go to a fancy restaurant and you're like, hey, yeah, we're going to be there in 20. Make sure there's a table.
What do you expect?
We don't do that. You don't do that. Yeah, you make a reservation.
In advance.
Yeah.
That's what the word reservation is for.
Yeah.
And if you're going to call ahead, you might as well just ask if you can make a reservation
Exactly.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's why you called ahead.
Yeah. I mean, you're one of the guests who assumes that everybody who works in the restaurant industry is a dum-dum.
That's right.
Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? It's just the way people think.
We as servers,
We know that.
We know.
Okay? In my training class, we say, listen, you have to assume that every guest thinks you're an idiot.
That's right.
Okay? So writing stuff down and repeating it and doing all that stuff is necessary for us to make that relationship, all right? And then when the guest realizes that you're not a dumbass, that's why they keep asking for you, because they know, hey, if we ask for this guy, he's not going to be a dumbass, right?
And we can get some good service.
That was unnecessarily long, all right? So excuse me, sir. This one is easy for me. I'll ask Inferno Blue, Sir Pie, and Tina which side they're going to take on this. Is it the restaurant? Is it the guest? Or are you doing 50-50 down the middle? All right? I should probably stop doing this. That's inappropriate. But it is. It's like, this is, I want to end, this is the other, and then they go together. Right?
That's it.
It just goes together. We're not making any noise when we're doing it. We're just saying.
Just doing it.
So for me, this is definitely, the guy had,
he had 3 losses in the first paragraph.
3 losses because the paragraphs were so long. Okay.
He wrote a book.
Yeah, he wrote a book. He should have made a reservation. That's a strike against him, right? You didn't say anything to the manager when the manager was over there.
2.
Yeah, it's all George's fault. Just call this guy George. He's I can't say the C. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the C word. He's a dick. I can say that.
We can say that.
He's a dick.
Okay.
All right, it's inappropriate. He was being inappropriate. 75-25. George isn't UT. Isn't it?
George isn't it.
60 paragraphs about the host. Yeah, dude.
Wrong.
Come on.
Right. And he tried to tell them how they should do their job better.
Yeah, come on,
which
George.
I'm pretty sure was set up by the restaurant. Anyway.
Yeah, just open up your own place.
Come on. At that rate,
George.
You can learn to make Wellingtons.
Yeah, make your own Wellington,
and then
George.
You can shave real prime rib.
Yeah. If it was purple, just tell him to take it back and put it in the oven again.
That's what it's there for.
The dream is that you get your steak under. Okay? That's the dream.
So you don't have to wait for the next one to get cooked.
All right?
Again.
If it's over, you're screwed. Because then you have to wait for the full cook time. If it's under, you're like, hey man, do you mind just putting this back in the oven for like a minute or two?
Just a minute.
It's blue, you can still see the heart beating in it, That might be good. Hey, it was put on my plate. It's not that, it's just another minute. Also, could you, why do the potatoes taste like cornflakes? Oh, we have gravy. Awesome. That'll fix it.
There's something I can put on this shit?
Yeah, the host needs to feed their kids. They trust you to train my employees. Girl, if you want a job, I'll be more than happy to train you.
That's right.
That's right.
You see that?
Yeah, please. That's your real concern.
Trusted.
You loved it, Tina.
He is
you
trusted.
You loved that service.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Just as much as I loved you as a guest. But honestly, this guy...
It's a mess.
It's a mess.
All right.
Yeah, the restaurant screwed up with your purple Wellington. That being said, I've only seen one guy make a Wellington, right? And his name is Sir Gordon Ramsay.
That's right.
All right? And not for nothing, he's the only guy who trusts to make me one. All right? He's the only one that I would trust to make me a Wellington. Right. And the fact that it was purple, man, put it back in the oven. You have to understand that there's multiple things in a Wellington that cooks. I know this. I watch Hell's Kitchen a lot. You got the meat, right? You have the pastry, which is super delicate. And if they're not careful on what temp that they cook it at, burns and then it's trash. Plus whatever like mustard or mushroom, like something or other that they rub on the steak, that also has to cook with it. Okay? So purple is like the least of your concerns.
Absolutely.
And second of all, you ate it, you fuck.